Hey everybody, Jim Sammons here, the Kayak Fishing Show live. I know it's not our normal day, kind of an impromptu one here. I just had a couple things I wanted to go over, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be around Friday, so I wasn't sure I'd be able to do a show then. So just wanted to jump on here and share some stuff. First of all, is anybody jumping on these deals from Jackson Kayak right now? I know I've been posting them every day, and I don't like to cite the page turning into a big advertising page, but they have had some incredible deals. So I wanted to make sure that I did share that with you. Of course, we still have the deal with cyber fishing. If you want that rod sensor, again, still, if anybody's interested, use the code CyberJim for 15% discount at cyberfishing.com. These things are just a super cool item, so I like to mention that every time we do a show. Some new features on this software, if you can see that. I got the scrolling thing across the bottom now, so that's kind of cool because I can have that across the bottom all the time, and I can still say hello to people like Rex, how you doing, man? Bob, what's going on? And Larry, what's happening? I know it's not our normal day to do a show, but I did want to touch on a couple of things. One of the big ones, if you saw it, I shared it today, and I'm actually gonna share this here. Hit the right buttons. This is a GoFundMe for our friend Kwanzaa. The guy is a great guy in the kayak fishing community. He has a lot of videos up on YouTube, and whoops, like I said, just a really solid guy. Diagnosed with cancer right around Thanksgiving, is having a hard time and could really use some support. So if it's in your wheelhouse to give him a hand, that would be absolutely awesome, because like I said, a really good guy, and you certainly hate to see anybody struggling. Change that background. There we go. That's not quite so busy. So anyway, like I said, you can check out his YouTube channel, Kwanzaa Kayaking Henderson, as I recall. So anyway, so if it's in your ability to help the guy out, he could sure use it. So like I said, check out that GoFundMe. I do have the link up on the Facebook page. So we'll stop that. So anyway, wanted to share that. Again, you know what I wanted to also share? I was talking about the deals on Jackson Kayak. Is some people are having a hard time finding it, where some of these deals were. So basically, if you click on shop and then go down to the bargain bin, and that's where you can find a lot of the sales. These are marked sale, and then scroll through there and you can find all the discounts on the boats. And like I said, they've got some really good discounts on the boats normally. And then for these 12 days of Christmas, every day, just for 24 hours, you have a chance at even better deals. So if you are looking for a boat, if that boat you're looking for comes up, that might be the time to jump on it, because I don't think you're going to see better deals than this anywhere. So get that out of there. You know what? I want to hide that because it's driving me crazy. Other than that, I had a couple of unboxing things I wanted to do here. That a couple items just arrived, and so we got one box here. And actually, this is an item I already have and have showed to you before, but unfortunately, I talked about it when my last PLB kind of disappeared on me. Whoops. And I was going to order a new one, and I ordered a new one, and then the other one I got back. So the nice thing is now when I've got out on the water with a buddy, or when we're shooting the show and we have multiple people on the water or out on the boat, I I can have a couple of these now. So, each person can have one. I can keep one on the boat and then have one on myself. So, like I said, it's a very affordable piece of insurance, to keep you safe and make sure you get found if, the worst happens. So that's very cool. The other thing is I was in contact with a company recently called Wave Life. And if you're like me, I mean, I kind of live in performance shirts, spending all my time on the water and just liking to keep the sun off me. So this company Wave Life contacted me and asked me if I wanted to look at some of their gear, and they've got some pretty cool stuff. I haven't actually opened the bag yet, so they sent me some stuff to check out. So I'm just going to open it up and see what their gear looks like. Ed, how you doing in Nova Scotia? A buddy of mine keeps trying to get me to come to Nova Scotia or to set up a trip there. So kind of looking at that would be really fun. I know it's very beautiful. A friend of mine, my producer's in Canada. So they have some of my one guy has a family there. So we've been talking about going up there. So maybe someday we can sort that out. Israel, how are you, man? Israel, we got to get on the phone here really soon because I really want to look at setting up that trip to Puerto Rico. I know we kind of exchanged emails a little bit ago. And I don't know if you saw, Omar actually joined me on the show here last week, just kind of popped on here and sent me a message. So definitely want to try and get that Puerto Rico show going. I think it's going to be a great story. Talk about Puerto Rico getting back in business and back to fishing. So let's set up a time that we can either probably talk. If we can talk next week, that'd be awesome. Anyway, back to the gear. Like I said, we're just going to go right at it. And again, this stuff is from Wave Life. Got some kind of trunks here, looks like. Let me get them out of the bag. How do you open this? Here, make it easy. Can't see where the bag opens. There it is. So, very bright, colorful mahi mahi. Oh, these are actually kind of interesting. Mahi mahi kind of swim trunks. This is an elastic waist. These are actually reversible. So either got mahi mahi or solid blue. So that's kind of cool. Very cool. Looks like good pockets with drains in them. So kind of a swim trunk, if you will. What do we got here? Oh, this was the thing that actually caught my eye when I first saw their product. So this is their, getting caught up in my cord here. This is their Marlin. I believe these are called their H2O shorts, or I don't see it where it says what it's actually called. But I want to say it was H2O. And the interesting thing about these, well, it's got a nice little plier pocket. Very cool. But the interesting about this, and I just happen to have my water bottle here. You know what? I'm fighting with these headphones, and since I don't have a guest, I don't really need to have them on, so I'm going to take my headphones off. Okay, so you can see these are gray. Now, supposedly, if they get wet, and I want to get a towel, if they get wet, they bring out a pattern. So I'm just going to, oh, check it out. There's I got water on my floor now. So now there's a marlin pattern on that one. So when they get wet, the pattern comes out. Let's see if we can do it where you can see it. What's also interesting is they aren't actually getting wet. The water is actually rolling off of them. So, you know, when you're fishing or sitting in a kayak, particularly, and water splashes on you, they don't seem to be soaking up the water other than in the marlin part. So it's the water soaks into that area, I guess, and the pattern comes out. But that's pretty cool. Nice looking shorts. They also are kind of have some stretch to them. So when you're climbing around the kayak or climbing around the boat, they got that stretch, so they're going to be super comfortable, very lightweight. I like those a lot. I like the look of them. That pattern coming out on them. That one's Marlin. There's another pair here, it looks like. Let's see what the pattern is on this one. I don't know if I can figure out how to open the bag. That's what happens when your eyes are so bad I can't see where the... That's why I carry a knife. Tom, so they can see where you peed. Yeah, you got. I guess you'll have to be careful about splashing when you're going to the bathroom. Yes, Greg, it is Wave Life. Yeah, Wave Life. You can see it right there, and you can see how fat I am. But let's see what the pattern is on this one. The other one was Marlin. This one is Tuna. Let me get it in front there if you can kind of see it. The lighting in here is really weird right now. There we go. So that one comes out in a tuna pattern when it gets wet. So yeah, if you dribble down the front, you might have a pattern. That's pretty funny. But very, very cool stuff. And again, I really like the feel of this material. Super, super stretchy. Nice and light. That's going to be absolutely awesome. I dig the look of those. Hi, Kathy. My sister-in-law. How are you, Kath? Thanks for joining us here. Dave, no, I didn't get a haircut. I mean, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm always in a hat. Karen from Scotland. How are you, Karen from Scotland? Thanks for joining us. So let's see what else they got here. So again, what I was saying is mainly was performance shirts. Again, nice, light, nice pattern. That one's a kind of a very basic looking one. Looks like it has been silk screened. With their Wave Life logo on it. That's kind of more of a basic one. I know there was some that were little cooler patterns. Oh, this one's kind of interesting as well. It's a little bit heavier, but it is a performance shirt, but it's a polo neck. So what do they say? From the boat to the bar. That'll be a nice one. And again, this one's a little heavier material than the super, super light ones, kind of the rash guard type. But very nice looking. Seems like super good quality. We have here. Oh, this was one I was really like the look of this one. Got the Dorado pattern on there. And this is actually a short sleeve. That's one thing is so many times you find the performance shirts are all long sleeve. And every once in a while, I do like to have a short sleeve shirt. So this is one of their short sleeve. And again, these are all from Wave Life. Oh, here we go. They actually were kind enough. They sent something for my wife. So little tank top. That same Dorado on there. That looks super cool. I know she will like that. They had the women's, is that what this is? Yeah, they have the women's leggings, and also that has that Dorado pattern. So for you ladies or guys looking for a gift for your spouse who likes to get out on the water and likes those leggings. They're, again, really nice. Looks like very well constructed. Sure she will like that. And the last one. Ooh, this one looks cool. This is a performance hoodie. So got the hood. Very cool marlin pattern on there. Kind of a scale pattern on the back. Very well vented. This is, if you can see that, so super well vented under the arms and down the side. So looks like super cool product. Like I said, they sent it to me. They'd asked me to check it out. So always willing to check it out, try it out. I will let you know how it actually performs out on the water. I really like those shorts for sure. So very kind of them to do that. And again, that was all from Wave Life. John Anderson, thanks for joining us on the YouTube channel. Aaron, how are you? I'm good. Not getting out on the water enough. My back has been killing me as always. So I just need to get out. Billy, thanks for joining us in Georgia. Magnus, you want me to do the catwalk? No. Maybe you could do the catwalk in those fishnet tights that you had in Sweden. I think everybody would get a nice laugh from that one. Jared from Seattle, how's it going, man? You're from frozen Ottawa. You know, you join the show all the time, and I was thinking about this the other day. Is it Serge, or is it Sergey? Tell me, 1 or 2. Which am I right on there? Is it Sergey, number 2? Serge, number 1? Tell me which one is the correct pronunciation, so I say your name correctly, because you always join our show, and I really do appreciate that. So yeah, that was kind of it for today. But the main thing, like I said, I wanted to share that that deal for Kwanzaa. Again, I'm going to pop that back on the screen here really quick. So if you have the opportunity and you can help out Kwanzaa in his battle, you know, he has had hospital stays already. He has to go through treatment, you know, which means not being able to work and not taking care of his family. So if it is within your ability to help him out, you know, that would be awesome. He's a great guy in the kayak fishing community. And I did put the link up to the GoFundMe earlier today. So if you want to look that up and you know, said whatever you can do, whether it's a small amount, a large amount, I'm sure anything is appreciated at that time. Pete Hall from Willacoochee, Georgia. Willacoochee, cool. So it's Serge, not Sergey. Serge. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. And Billy also from Georgia. We've got the big Georgia contingent today. Anyway, I'm going to try and do a live show this Friday, but I've just had a bunch of stuff going on. And again, I mean, I haven't really been getting on the water because of my back. And then also we've had kind of crummy weather here. I may just jump on the water tomorrow just to try and get on the water. Ulf, how are you? Again, joining us from Sweden. Ulf, that table you made, I saw you posted about making that table, you and Magnus. That thing looks really cool. Looking forward to seeing that sometime in person. Of course, looking forward to seeing you guys in what? About a month now, right? About a month. We will be seeing you in Thailand. So anyway, like I said, real short show here today. I just wanted to show you off the new stuff. When you know, I know we have been posting a lot of advertising stuff of late, but I know it's mainly because it's deals, you know, and when I see a good deal that I think is going to be good for you guys, that I've been tossing it up there. So, I'm just doing it because I hope it helps. I hope you guys can save a few bucks. Like I said, the stuff at Jackson Adventures have been insane deals on the kayaks. And then, other stuff that our sponsors have been doing, the Black Friday, the Cyber Monday, any other kind of Christmas deals. If I see them, if I think it pertains to what we're doing, it's an awesome deal. Oh, there was one other thing. A friend of mine actually here in San Diego contacted me. He had a almost brand new Werner Callista crankshaft, so bent shaft, Werner Callista crankshaft in a 240. It's like new, and he is looking for $300 for it, and he will ship it. So if you've been looking for a Werner Callista bent shaft 240, he's selling it for $300, which is about $200 off of the normal price. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I can forward you his contact information. I'm not posting that up on here on the page, but it is used, but it's very, very lightly used. I did post some pictures of it on my Jim Sammons page. So that's kind of a professional page as well. It's not a personal page. Try to keep the personal stuff personal. So anyway, Dave Thompson, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you as well. I'll try to do a show before Christmas. Do you have family coming into town right around Christmas, a few days before? So of course we all get busy, and I know you all do too. So, but I'm going to keep you guys informed. Like I said, if I see good deals, I'll keep posting those up. I hope you guys don't mind the page being, like I said, kind of a commercial feel of late. But it's not because I'm trying to sell you anything. It's just because I've seen some deals, and I'm hoping they help you out. Audrey Rickard, watching from Colville, Washington. Love your show. My sister and I fish from our kayaks too. That is awesome. There are more and more lady kayak anglers out there, which is really cool. We do the tournament up at Mucha Bay up in British Columbia, and they get a huge contingent of women entering that tournament every year for salmon, and that's just so cool. It's nice to see this sport growing in every aspect, from saltwater, and then it kind of has basically been biggest part of growth. Seems like it's mainly in bass fishing of late, but it's growing all over the world. When I first started doing this, there was very few people doing it, and now to routinely see people, pop up on here from all over the country and all over the world, it's very cool to see this sport grow like that. And the more it grows around the world, the more innovation we see, the more cool products we see. So, I did see a good deal, and it's not a sponsor or anything like that, but St. Croix Rods is doing some clearance on some of their rods. So if you go over to their website, and if you've been looking for any kind of bass rods, fly rods, they get some really, really good deals on their fly rods. So if you are looking for some rods, St. Croix Rods has some great ones coming up or going on right now. So anyway, like I said, just wanted to pop in, show you off this new gear. Remember, that's from Wave Life if you're interested. And I believe it is Wave Life. It is wavelife.us. according to the hang tag on there. Wavelife.us. But like I said, seems like really, really good quality stuff. I'll give it a review after I've worn it. But if you're looking for gifts, anything like that, check them out. It seems like it's pretty cool. I said they sent me the stuff. I haven't used it, but it sure looks cool. And just again, watch your dribble when you pee, because in those shorts, because you might have a marlin or a tuna show up in the front of your shorts. So anyway, you all take care. If you're getting out on the water, remember, please always wear your PFD and keep your paddle right side up. Y'all take care.